Hi, today we're going to discuss how to create PDF files and automation from a Notion form. And as you can see over here, we have got an affidavit of residence form created over here. So this is a simple form which we have created over here. And once the user fills in the details in this form and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in the database that we see over here. I've already created two entries out of the particular form. And now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF file and automation using a tool known as PDFOutput. PDFOutput will help me create PDF files and automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So the Notion database is where we have all the information contained, and the Google document is where we'll be editing the template to be converted to PDF file. We can create any sort of reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that we want to generate with this exact automation tool and the setup that we are going to see right now. So click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will be able to understand how the automation will work out to start generating the PDF files. So I'm going to quickly sign in over here, and then we will see step by step how we need to generate the PDF file once we log in. The very first thing which we need to do is we need to connect our database which we're going to use. After that, we need to add a document corresponding to the database. And finally, we need to map every property of the database one by one onto the document to generate the PDF file. So let's click on add Notion database, and what we can do is I will just copy the title of the database from our Notion account. So this is the database which I'm going to use. I will just copy the title of the database from here. I will go back to the selection screen, click on select pages and put the title inside the search pages field. It should be able to show you the database available over here. Click on this and now your database is added up. Okay. So whenever you're looking to add a database, always search for it inside the search pages and then add the same. Click on allow access and now you should get access to the database right within this selection screen window. Okay. So it will automatically load the database for you in the drop down. If it is not showing up, simply click on reload database once or twice and it will definitely appear in the drop down. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database, so please have some patience. But if you click on reload database once or twice, you should definitely be able to see the affidavit of residence form showing up in the drop down. Okay. Now, if you scroll down, you will be able to see all the properties of the affidavit of residence form, one below the other in here in the properties list. Okay, so this is the properties of the database that we just added. And finally, what we need to do is we need to add a document for the database. So click on add Google document. If you already have an affidavit of residence template on your drive, go with an existing document option and add the template that is already available on your drive. Okay, so you can choose any template that might be available on your drive for this exact setup. I don't have any template available, so what I will do is I will add a new demo document and it will create me a new document with all the placeholders automatically added right inside the document. So you will be able to see all these placeholders like the affiant name, the current address, residency, resident name, respondent, all these fields are showing up in the document. And anything inside double curly brackets, what you see over here, will be fetched from the database values and it will be replaced from the database. So the resident name will be fetched from the resident name column and it will be added onto this specific field. Okay. Similarly, the affiant name will be fetched from the affiant name column and it will be fetched onto this field. And likewise for all the other fields. If you want to add any field onto the document, let's say you want to add a resident name once again, click on copy, go to the document where you wish to add it and simply use Control V or Command V and you can add the property into the document. So you can copy paste any property like this and you can simply add the property right into the document where you wish to add it. Okay. So you can use Control V or Command V on a keyboard and you can copy paste any property from here onto the document one by one. Once you're satisfied with all the placeholder mappings, you can define how the PDF file will be named. I want to define the PDF file by the affiant name. So I will just choose affiant name from here and I will click on download PDF. It will now start generating the PDF right inside the database, but it will check if any of the records are marked as ready to generate under the generate PDF column. If it finds any records as ready to generate, it will convert those records into PDF file and it will be stored in the database right over here. This is what makes it so beautiful, as all the records which are set as ready to generate will be converted to PDF file right over here and it will be stored inside the database like we are going to see over here. So let's open up and let's see the documents. So make sure you mark your records as ready to generate whenever you're looking to convert the PDF file and it will automatically populate. So you can see all the placeholders have been correctly fetched from the database and they have been mapped, and we have generated this document fetching the values from the database. This is how PDF output works. But if you want to automate this process entirely, click on Notion automation, click on setup Notion automation, and once everything was in place, Once you click this button, whenever user will click on submit and a new entry will appear over here, simply mark it as ready to generate and it will be converted to PDF right inside the database. So this eliminates the necessity to use PDF output to set up the database and the document again and again to create the PDF. As once you click on set up Notion or some automation, it will automatically generate the PDF within the database after you mark it as ready to generate. This is the beauty of using the tool, as every automation happens directly within the database and it will be created right inside the database for your use case. I hope this demonstration was helpful and clear to you. If you have any questions on this for me, use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries on the same. I'll be able to address any of the issues which you might be having. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you find this contact window. Click on this and send me a message with your queries on the same. I'll be able to address any issues which you might face up. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and take the best advantage of the automations available. But that was it for the demonstration, and I hope you start enjoying this automation and generate the PDF the correct way right within the Notion database by marking it as ready to generate and by using the Notion automation that we had seen earlier. Okay, so that's it from my end, and you can see that it started processing this document and it will be converted to PDF right inside the database as